From Citizens Bank Stadium on the campus of Elizabethton High School, we say good evening to you and welcome to Elizabethton High School Cyclone JV football. Tonight, Union Virginia is our opponent. Next to last game of the year, got one more next Monday. We'll wrap it up for the regular season. We come in with a record of 6-3. Union Virginia, who did not provide, we don't have any rosters, so we're going to wing it. We can only tell you what their numbers are, and we apologize for that, but it's not a thing we can do about it. So, again, the Cyclones will, as you see on the screen, get ready to go here in about 6 minutes, ready to bring it to you on an absolute beautiful fall day here in Elizabethton, Tennessee. The first of two, of course, Thursday night back in here against Seymour. They're coming to town to take on the Cyclones, a red-hot football team. They've lost 4 in a row. We've won 3 in a row. And so we'll take care of that on Thursday. We'll go on air at 7 o'clock with the Cyclone Network. Kickoff at 7:30 on Friday night. I'm sorry, on Thursday night of this week. And then next week, the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs, and we'll do that next Friday night with a start time at 7 o'clock. We move up a half hour because of all the travel, the distances the teams will be bringing in. So that's what's going on then for next Friday. But here tonight, ready to go. We thank you for being with us wherever you may be. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Our pregame show brought to you by Valvoline Express Care. Our dear friend and good buddy Greg Maupin. He'll be with us, and we'll come right back with more right after this timeout. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Talking to our buddy Greg Maupin. Let's talk oil changes. In, out, on your way. Tell us about getting an oil change at Valvoline Express Care.
No need for an appointment. Reservation, just come in. It's a pull-through service. We're going to be here about 15 minutes. We got new customer forms out there. If you've not been here before, we're going to take your basic information, and we're going to put that car in the database right there. It's going to pull up everything Josh needs to know. We got Josh on the bottom today, so he's going to clear it, make sure everything's good before they start. And since that process starts, he's going to drop it. He's going to check all the fluids up top. He's going to air the tires up. He's going to check the wipers. He's going to reset that maintenance light, and in and out in about 15 minutes.
Yep. If you're here more than 15 minutes, there's something wrong, right?
There's something wrong. Valvoline comes in and checks us quarterly. They come in top to bottom, make sure the products where they should be, make sure the products are what they should be, and make sure we're running it. Valvoline, at the end of the day, has the top quick lube program
in the country.
In the country.
3 oil changes: conventional, semi-synthetic, max life, and full synthetic. You have 3 to choose from, right?
We got 3 to choose from. We've got everything from 0.20. We've got 0.16 now, ultra thin, and some of the new stuff's gone for that. 540, 1540, 0.30, 0.40, 530, 520, 1030. We've got those in conventional. Most of those zeros are going to be synthetic or full synthetic or synthetic blend. But if your car calls for it, we've got it.
Hours are open?
We are open 8 to 5:30 through the week, 8 to 2 on Saturday.
You're in, you're out, you're on your way here on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, look for all the U-Hauls. You know you're right at the right place at Valvoline Express Care. They don't mess around, folks. You stay in your vehicle, you pay out there, you stay if there's any questions. And, of course, you will be asked to start it back up and all that, so that aids in getting you out in a quick time. So 15 minutes or less, you're out of here, folks. I'm telling you. And the last time I had mine done, 12 minutes and 24 seconds, so they don't mess around. You're in, you're out, you're on your way. Valvoline Express Care, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football and Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And there you see Tuffy in the middle of the field. We'll be back here Thursday night, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock airtime with the Cyclone Network, and we'll bring it to you again beginning at 7:30. The Seymour Eagles coming to town. Again, we'll be here next Friday night, the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs. It'll be a 7 o'clock start, and we'll take on either Carter or Gibbs or South Doyle. They got to decide that this Friday night, the final game of the regular season down in Region 2. So Anderson County number 1, Knox Fulton number 2, and then they'll have to decide the 3 and 4 seed. We'll play the number 3 seed next Friday night with the winner moving on. The loser will be eliminated. So you look at down the road, November the 11th, you would like to think, purely speculation, we'll be on the road to Anderson County, or if they got beat, we'd be up here. So, but that's a lot of what ifs. And then, of course, beyond that, you would have to think Greenville will be the team you'd see in the third round. But, again, that's all premature. So you got to take care of business first and win that first game next Friday night. You really got to play well Thursday night as a springboard to roll into the playoffs. We did some ciphering before we got on the air, and we were looking at what Nate Stevens needs to get 1,000 yards. There's papers everywhere. Laws. Here we go. Nate Stevens needs 116 yards to get 1,000, and Dalton Mitchell needs 193 yards passing to hit 1,000. So we got some guys that, are hitting the plateau pretty good. In fact, after that first 3 games, we didn't score but 7 points in 3 games. Since then, we're averaging 46 points a game. So this football team's cranking it. They're going to take on Seymour Thursday night. We've lost 4 in a row. We won 3 in a row. Another good sign, too, we saw Mason Ball but practicing today and conditioning. He'll be ready to go next week in the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs. His finger, he said he got the pins out of his fingers today, so he is rehabbing quicker than normal, which is a good thing. So we'll see Mason Ball next week, and that's a big addition to come back this football team in the literal sense. Number 82, Big Mason Ball. 6'4", about 225, and ready to roll. We'll have him back next week. All right, coin toss coming up. We'll get this party started. Our cameraman today is the one, the only, Landon Paul Lewis. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be ready to go with Cyclone football right after this from Physical Therapy Services. Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Dillon Sports Show, Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates Physical Therapy Services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. Mm-hmm. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher-ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in Physical Therapy Services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Great folks at Physical Therapy Services.
Need help finding that perfect gift? Jeweler's Bench provides the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices, providing unique jewelry for all occasions. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays sparkle. Always remember, you get more for your money at the Jeweler's Bench.
From our family to yours, we would like to thank you for supporting our business for over 20 years.
And as always, we wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Kyron Smalls also out there for the Cyclones. Number 28, again, the co-captains tonight, that would be Justice Wallen, Colin Nidifer, Kyron Smalls, and Bryson Rowland will be the co-captains again for Union with no roster. I just don't get it, but that's all right. So they beat us there 26-20, played over there 3 or 4 weeks ago, so we got beat, so it's a revenge factor for this one tonight. So we'll see how it goes. One more next week, that'll do it. They will bring Seymour if they come. Sometimes out-of-town teams won't come, so if they do, we'll have the last regular season game for the JV football team next Monday night here. Union wins the coin toss, defers to the second half, so we're about to see the orange and black get cranked up here. And so the Cyclones will get the opening kickoff looking into the sun here at Citizens Bank Stadium. See what the kickoff temperature is. I don't know. See what your temp is. 71 degrees. How about that? On October the 24th. I'll take it. Every day is a good day unless there's cold weather and snow. I'm all about it. So. All right, Cyclones back deep. The J train back there, number 40. Also for Elizabethton, number 20. You'll call out the name of Zach Wallen. So the J train back there to midfield about the 10. Also Zach Wallen back there, up back to the 25-yard line. Union will kick this football away left to right in their traveling white uniforms. Blue numerals trimmed out in red. Cyclones you see in all black with orange numerals trimmed out in white. We have a tag team camera operating crew tonight. That would be the chili cooking queen of the Western world. Ain't nobody makes chili better than this lady, I'm telling you. That would be Miss Lewis. And her trusty sidekick landed. Here's the kick. We'll boot it away. Number 4 does it and drills it out of bounds right out of the chute. like a mortar shot. In fact, the guy over there got hit in the hiney with the ball. He's got his back to the field, been over to get a drink of water, got hit right square in the flanks with that football. Smoked him pretty good. Turned around like, what the heck? What's going on over here? That's pretty good stuff there. You can't, that's like candid camera. You can't make that stuff up. That boy got hit right in the old left flank. And the old derriere. That's good stuff. 1st and 10, Cyclones. That's a good way to start this broadcast. So, hello, Carl Wilson. How you doing, sir? So, you don't care if you brag on your chili, do you? I know what. If I can't do anything else in this world, I can make this lady laugh. I can get her doubled over. So 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Cyclones getting started. First play from scrimmage. He'll hand off. The J train coming this way. Turns outside. He'll go to the 40. He'll go to the 45 and barrels his way to the 47-yard line. Picks up 12. A Double C Western Supply first down. We'll be there tomorrow broadcasting live on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So there's lots to talk about tomorrow, including the Hey Dudes and the Ariat work boots and Montana Silversmith jewelry. Got all kinds of good things to talk about tomorrow at Double C. 48-yard line, picks up 13. It's a 1st and 10. It was a big hole. We're in a revenge factor, losing the first time we played them 26-20. Hand off again to the train. He'll go to the 50, crosses midfield, and takes a gaggle of folks inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Picks up about 8 again. So, see if I'll just keep tabs here. 13 and 8. See if we... He's got 21 yards on 2 carries. So, picks up a second down call now at the 39-yard line. So about 7 or 8 yards on that first down carry. Play action. Looking down the middle, wide open. Nobody's there, and he'll overshoot him. Had him. Incomplete pass going to Jack Blevins. And a misfire by our quarterback. Well, not really a misfire. Just laid it out a little bit too far. Justin Whitehead. Red Schlegel's still not ready to go. So Whitehead has played very well in the absence of Red Schlegel. 2 to the near side. Uh-oh, somebody, that's you. Whitehead. Long count. Retta Fay. Yep. I need you back on the sing, lady. You're right. Need to get you lined up. I saw Jamie today. Hand off to the J train. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Helmet pops off and stays on his feet. And look there, Kyron Smalls just keep pushing him down the field. He can't do that, I don't think. There's a flag on the play as Kyron's helmet popped off. So the J train takes it from the 42-yard line. Down inside the 40 to about the 38, but there's a flag on the play. Man in the white hat will signal and say that it is personal foul. Yep, his helmet popped off. Can't do that. It's a penalty. So it goes to the 42 down to about the 39, but they're going to bring it back. Clock, 8:44 to go to opening stanza, and it's Cyclone JV football team taking on Union, Virginia. So, penalty back to the 45-yard line. Third and 14 on the play. So Whitehead looking to Brian Jenkins to see the play. One to the near side, one to the far side. Up back this side. Third and 14 from the 45. Rolling out Whitehead. Looking. Wants to throw upfield, and it's going to be caught. Midfield down to the 48-yard line. Nice catch with Jack Blevins to the 48. Going to be far short of the first down, but so the participation helmet penalty hurts the Cyclones. It'll be fourth. Now we have to punt the football. So it'll be fourth and about. Let's see where they'll mark the football. Actually, City dropped the ball. It's incomplete pass. It'll be fourth and 14. So Wallen on the kick. 8:20 to go, opening period, no score. Cyclones and Union, Virginia. Thursday night, place ought to be packed for senior night. Belt high snap, nice kick, little twister. It'll bounce around, it'll come back up the field, and the Cyclones will be there to down it and get on it about the 37-yard line. Who did the honors for the Cyclones? Turnaround youngin', that would be number 92. Should be Andrew Vance. It is, the sophomore. Good job, Andrew. His daddy sold me a heat pump, and it's a good one, too. Man, it keeps things cool, and now when it's gotten cool in the mornings, it keeps things hot in the old homesteads. Nice, very nice, advanced heat pump systems. First and 10, Union 37-yard line. No score first quarter. Lasagna, chili. Folks, the woman can cook, I'm telling you. Out of the gun. Puts a man in motion. Hands it to him on the sweep. Turns the corner. He's at the 40. Tries to get outside and cut back up inside to the 45. Gets out about the 47-yard line. Close to first down. Nice run by number 14. And Woodby making a tackle for Elizabeth at number 26. That would be Billy Woodby, the sophomore, at 5'10", 210. Picks up 9. Marking the football at about the 46-yard line. First quarter, no score at the 7:38 mark. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. We appreciate you. Of course, coming up on Thursday night, we'll have the Cyclone Network with the multiple cameras. Man in motion coming this way. Fakes handoff, gives it up the middle, counter play. It'll be to about midfield. Push back to the 49-yard line. Good pursuit. Number 5 carrying the ball. And let's see who made the stop for Elizabethton. Cannon making a stop. Bailey Cannon, number 53. And Cannon would be a 6'2", freshman. Nice stop by Bailey Cannon. Ball at the 49-yard line. First down for Union, Virginia at the Union 49-yard line. Out of the gun. The man in motion. Goes back the other way. To midfield, number 14. It gets to about the 47, 48-yard line. Not much. It had big play written all over. We slammed the door. Great defensive stop of the Cyclones. And a penalty flag. Like should be illegal shift, I believe is what it is. Let's see. Let's double check. Ba 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 ba. Yep, illegal shift. Penalty against Union. First and 15 from the 44-yard line. No score first quarter. Puts a man in motion, brings his way on the sweep. Number 4 tries to turn the corner, strings him out. Roland does a good job, cuts him back up inside of midfield, breaks it down the near sideline. Nice run and run out of bounds, and got a love shove out of bounds. Nice job by number 48. That would be Kyler Hartley, the freshman. So Hartley, but again, number 4, nice run. He totes it from the 44 of Union across midfield all the way down to the Cyclone 37-yard line. So 19-yard run for a first down for Union. And the ball's at the 37-yard line now. 1st and 10. No score first quarter at the 6:19 mark. Union, Virginia. Cyclone showing a 4-man front, puts a man in motion. It'll be a legal procedure because he moved. It'll come back 35-30, 25-20. Down the far sideline, 15, down to the 10. Gets down inside the 10. They're going to bring it back to the 5-yard line. Nice run. 32-yard run, but it's going to come back. Illegal. The man who made that play, legal shift again or legal motion. So the penalty will bring it back and nullify a 32-yard run. So penalty against the Union, and it, as we said, stops a 32-yard run by number 14. Number 4 made the boo-boo. First and 15, marking the football back at the 42-yard line. No score first quarter. Cyclones on the defensive end for the first time here in the game at the 6:08 mark. Out of the gun. 14 gets a handoff, working off left side, turns the corner. He's at the 40, 35, he's at the 30, 25, and dragging bodies down to the 22-yard line. Picks up 20. Whitehead making a stop, but again, 14 takes it all the way down to the Cyclone 22-yard line. Picks up 20 on the play. They'll move the sticks and make it a Union County first down here. Or not Union County, but Union, Virginia. At the 22. And a timeout. Coach Jenkins says, hold everything. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this from Food City.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Back at Citizens Bank Stadium, here's truly Tom Taylor along with Mandy Lewis and Landon Lewis. It brings up a first down to the 22-yard line. Single setbacks, got a kind of a crazy setup. Got 2 on each end and 2 upbacks, and they'll bring to one of the upbacks, number 4 in the sweep. He'll try to turn the corner. He'll get to the 20. He'll get to the 15. He'll get to the 10. He'll get inside and gets knocked out of bounds and steps out of bounds at about the 4 or 5 yard line. Picks up about 17 on the play. Bounced out of bounds over there by number 6. Got him. Let's see. I'm going to give credit to, Jesse Whitehead bumped him out of bounds. Or is that Rhett Slagle? I don't think it's Rhett Slagle. Rhett's not back out there yet, I don't think. His mom and dad say he's not quite ready. Anyway, gets it down to the 3. Picks up a 19-yard pickup. First to go from the 3-yard line. Union knocking on the door here at the 5:28 mark, 29 mark in the period. No score. Union, hands off, working off right side. He'll lower his right shoulder and stop. Good job by Cannon. Cannon got him down low. Bradley, nice wrap up. And also making a stop, Kyler Hartley. So Bailey Cannon making a stop, dropped him at the 2 for a pickup of 1 now. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Clock at 5:07 to go. First quarter, no score. Cyclones showing a 4-man front. Jammed up on the line of scrimmage, of course, because they're 2 yards out from a touchdown. Let's see what Union will come with their playbook, but what they'll do here. Good camera work. Quarterback out of the gun from the 2, and a second and goal. Tosses to 14, and 14 wrapped up. Busted play. We got him. Good job. Busted play and pushed him back to about the 4. They lose yardage on the play. Cyclones. Jesse Whitehead making the stop. Good job, Jesse. Puts it back to about the 3, where they'll spot the ball. It's a generous spot. Third down. This is a field trip up here because guess where my glasses are? In the glove box. Had them there for the trip. Forgot to get them out of the box. So it's squint and hope. You could. You'd be a sweet lady to do that. Third and goal from the 3. Cyclones bowling up again here defensively. Out of the gun. They spread it out. Cyclones show 4 on the front. See if we can stop him again. Put a man in motion. He'll roll that way, the quarterback. Looking, wants to throw, in trouble throws. It's deflected. Intercepted. Cyclones picked it off. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job by Elizabethton to stop him. He got tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's an INT for Elizabethton to stop the drive. All right, let's see. I think it's Travis Smalls, the interception. We'll double check here. Travis Smalls got the INT. Great job of Travis on the tip in the end zone. Why in the world you'd run it? Pass that ball down to that close. I don't know, but we're glad he did. Smalls with the INT, and we take over. So Union's drive down to our 3-yard line backfires at the 3:25 mark in the first period. So we get the ball back, obviously. Hello, Rob Stewart. Can you zoom in a little, please? We'll talk to the lady, see if she wants to. It's about as good as we can get it from the camera angle we got. Now, Thursday night, it'll be a whole lot better because we got 4 cameras and all that going on. So, first and 10 Cyclones from the 2-yard line on the pick. The J train coming out of the backfield on the handoff. He'll get to the 5, sidesteps the man, stays on his feet, takes 3 to bring him down to the 5-yard line. So, picks up 2 on the play. Clock rolling, 3:13 to go first quarter, and we are at a scoreless football game at this point. So, pickup of 2. Hope you guys had a good fall break last week. I did, and we did. We had a blast, didn't we? Did we have fun? Passing down the near side, got man out there, and it's caught. Nice catch. Backpedaling down the field. What a catch. Nice job by Elizabethton's number 20. Call out the name of Zach Wallen. Backpedaling down the near sideline, and Zach makes a great catch. 4 quit on him. He thought he couldn't catch it. And he caught it out to the 34-yard line. Picks up 29. And a double C Western Supply first down. Great throw by Whitehead. Drops it right over the top of the shoulder of the defender. Hand off to the J train. He's at the 35 and gets popped and gets it out to about the 38-yard line. Picks up 4 on the play. So 29-yard pass play to number 20. That would be Zach Wallen, the freshman. Did we have a good time last week? One thing I did wrong, folks, I got to tell you. At the NASCAR Speed Park, here's what you learn. You don't. You don't dump your girlfriend. You don't run her into the wall because, it was not good there for a few minutes. Whitehead, play action. Looks over the middle. Has got one out there and overshot him, incomplete on the slant pattern. Intended again for Wallen, incomplete. So, Yep. We came off the track, and there were some heated words for a minute. We had a heated exchange. Well, no, there wasn't an exchange. I just listened. So, yep. So don't run your lady into the wall when she's out there in the car. Here's a sidestep and move. Nice haul up the middle of the 45, 46-yard line. Nice run. Toting the mail, Wallen for the Cyclones. 28 is your man, Justice Wallen. They call him the judge, the freshman, 6'1", 185, and gets a Double C Western Supply first time. We'll be there tomorrow, broadcasting live out to the 47-yard line. Nice run by Wallen. Clock at 1:48 first quarter, no score. Cyclones on the move after the Travis Smalls pick. Hands off to the J train. Cuts back against the grain, gets to the 50, and drags him down to the 48-yard line. Picks up about 5 on a first down carry. Tackle made by 51 and 60. And now a timeout, Union. So timeout on the field. We'll be right back. After this, from Ivy Hall Nursing Home, you're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. After the timeout catch, Wallen down the field, gets it to the 5-yard line. Great pass from the middle, Whitehead to wide open Wallen, takes it down to the 5. Great job while we were away, finishing up the commercial, which happens. We got to pay some bills, obviously. So down, first and goal, to 5-yard line. Backs are split in behind Whitehead. It's Wallen and Wallen. Hand off to J Train. He's down inside the 5, and the Train takes it in and backs his way in. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, the J Train. On the Travis Smalls interception, sets it up, and the J Train takes it in from 5 yards out and scores a touchdown. And the Cyclones lead 6-0 here at the 1:04 mark to go in the first period. So Colin Nidifer to try and split the uprights, a former manager, now our kicker, the senior, one of our co-captains tonight. Now the official will blow the play dead before we can snap the ball. Let's see what we're doing here. Whitehead to hold. Nidifer for the point after. It's long enough, it's deep enough, and it is good. He got it. Colin Nidifer. Good job, Colin. 7-0 Cyclones. Back after this, you're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
Need help finding that perfect gift? Jeweler's Bench provides the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices, providing unique jewelry for all occasions. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays sparkle. Always remember, you get more for your money at the Jeweler's Bench.
From our family to yours, we would like to thank you for supporting our business for over 20 years.
And as always, we wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Seven 7-0 Cyclones with the J Train touchdown, 5 yards out. Elizabethton jumps out 7-0 on the night for point after. All got started because of an end zone pick by Travis Smalls, as they were going for the touchdown, and Nidifer's point after makes it 7-0 Cyclones at the 1:04 mark in the period. Beautiful night. What'd you say, Mandy? It was 71? What it was? Yeah. She's a big help, folks. Appreciate her being up here to help me. And Landon. Here's the end over end kick taken to the 20. Comes this way to the 25, to the 30, sidesteps and not very far. He got wrapped up and brought down. A good open field tackle by the Cyclones. Turn around, it should be Brock Shelby making the tackle for the Cyclones. Nice job, Brock. Shelby making the stop. And should be, 83. Shelby, the freshman, 5'9", 150. Thank you, Landon. So we set up shop with a 7-0 lead here. 57 seconds to go in the opening period. Our halftime show brought to you by Mandy Beth. 31-yard line. Cyclones lead 7-0. Out of the gun. Puts a man in motion. Hands it off to him on the sweep. Turns the corner. He'll go. Penalty flag. He'll come back. It's a hold. The 40. He's at the 45. Breaking tackles. He may go. Let's see if we can catch him. We're going to bring him back anyway. Hartley trying to track him down, and he's going to go for the touchdown. But blocking the back, I think he's signaling Union Virginia's bench. Sorry, sir, but that's coach. But your guy's going to cause a penalty, and the touchdown's going to be ruled no go. See what the man on the white hat says. Watch me be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a hold against the Union Virginia football team. It's the third big penalty here in the first quarter. It's hurt them. Yep, that's what I thought. Anytime out of the offensive on a running play, 99.9% of the time is going to be a hold. Hello, Connie Helms. How you doing? 7-0 Cyclones first quarter, the 42nd mark, on a J-Train 5-yard run. Nieder's point after. So the penalty, not only is it stop the touchdown, but they even go backwards on the field all the way down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. So the Cyclones with a 7-0 advantage here. Our cameras are different setup tonight, so obviously it'll be different come Thursday when the varsity plays. Man in motion. Hand off, sweep this side, number 4. He'll go to the 20, 25, near sideline 30, cuts back up inside, 35 out to the 38, 39-yard line. Nice run. Tackle made by Whitehead. And check that. Travis Smalls makes the tackle out to the 39-yard line. And a Union first down here. Nice job by. And your quarter is complete. We played one, 7-0 Cyclones. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
How about new furniture for only $1 a day? At Cannon's, you can get your new furniture for about $1 a day and pay no interest. Over 700 items for only $1 a day. Plus, it's all in stock. No waiting, and you could be enjoying your new furniture tonight. Come to Cannon's today and save.
We start the second period leading 7-0 here on the J-Train 5-yard run. Nieder's point after. Thursday night, Seymour comes to town. They've lost 4 in a row. They score 17 a game. They give up 36 a game. We've won 3 in a row, and we'll put that to the test, a chance to finish out on a positive note after being off last week on that open date. Then after that, the waters get a little deeper. We start next Friday night, the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs here. And if you win, you truck on the road unless the other team on the other end gets beat. Then we'll be at home. So, but that's all way down the road. First things first is Thursday night, a solid performance on senior night. If you don't have tickets, you need to be here and help support these kids playing. A lot of seniors going to be honoring on Thursday night, along with the Betsy Band. So second and 2. Picked up. It puts it at the 39-yard line. 7-0 Cyclones first half. Elizabethton showing a 4-man front. Out of the gun. Quarterback's pretty good one all the way through that pick. Seems to engineer a pretty good game. Hands off up the middle. He'll get popped, and he does get across the marker for a first down. But he got popped initially and broke free. And Kyler Hartley, the freshman, popped him pretty good. But a first down credited to Union and the running back. Again, we don't have a roster for Union, which drives me nuts, but that's okay. Hello. Jonathan and Kim Morton. He drives by Union High on the way to Pikeville. Yep. Hello, Connie Helms. Doing good in Piney Flats, listening with my little lady. There you go. Thank you, Connie. I'm in the press box, my little lady. She's a good one. All right, low snap. He'll keep it. He'll tuck it and run. He's in trouble. And great tackle. Maybe back to the 45-yard line. Not much more. Maybe positive yardage, a yard or two at best. Looked like Cannon got him. And Travis Smalls making a stop. Travis is really stepping up. Number 31 for Elizabethton. That would be Smalls. He is a junior and goes 6 foot 170. 45-yard line. 7-0 Cyclones first half here. A lot of momentum on Thursday night. Again, we told you earlier in the broadcast what Nate Stevens needs to hit 1,000 yards and what Dalton Mitchell needs to hit 1,000 yards in passing. Puts a man in motion. Tries to come with a jet sweep, turn the corner. We're after him. He'll cross midfield to the 50, and Bryson Rowland brings him down to the 45. Good open field tackle. He had his team. Rowland fought off the tackle, and Bryson went over, made the stop and gets it to the 45-yard line. So first down Union, picks up about 10 on the play. So at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 Union, trailing 7-0. 8:29 to go in the first half. Deuce Morton. Gosh, what a player. Every time I see Jonathan's name pop up, I think of the thrills that kid gave us. 5 rings on his finger. From the 45, man in motion. Handed off to him again. There's nothing fancy about this offensive set. He'll turn the corner 45-40, lowers the left shoulder and barrels his way down inside the 35 to about the 33. And takes it down to the 34-yard line. First down, 11-yard pickup. Union getting big chunks of real estate here, and there's nothing fancy. Just do jet sweeps, basically. One coming this way, one going that way. Do you know Connie Helms? She said she certainly is. My man, TT, hello, Taz Irwin. Love you, buddy. You are awesome. What a friend. 7:32 to go in the first half. We lead 7-0. 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Little reverse. We'll call it the cross buck. 40, 30, 25, and down to about the 20. They fumbled the football. We got it back. 4 fumbled the ball, and we get the ball back. A little cross buck came this way, went back that way. Misdirection, that should be the official way to call it. And he gets it down to the 19-yard line and coughs up the football, and we get the ball back. Jason, who got that fumble? 20. Jason Holly is the best. Number 20 got the fumble. That would be Zach Wallen with the fumble recovery. And so 2 turnovers, an interception in the end zone, now a fumble recovery. We get the ball back at the 19-yard line, leading 7-0 from the 19 to the 7-17 mark and a half. Hand off to the J Train, and they wrap him up for a loss in the play. Maybe a yard. They gang tackle the J Train. Clock at 7:05 to go first half. Again, coming up Thursday night, it's senior night. It's going to be a big night. The weather's going to be perfect, much like it is tonight. Second down, play action, looking. Got a man out here in behind the coverage. They'll sling it out here, Blevins, and it's incomplete. 14 may have got him tangled up. They say no call. Coach Jenkins saying, is that not interference? And he said, no, it's not. So Blevins was the intended receiver. Again, Jack is the freshman at 5'10", 175, incomplete. Brings up a third down from the 19-yard line. 7-0 Cyclones first half, the 6:42 mark. My buddy, Landon Lewis. We're buds, ain't we? We buds? There you go. Yeah, I can do it. Sparkle thing there, yep. Third down from the 19. Hands off to Wallen. The J-Train tries to turn the corner. He does. He gets to the 20. He'll take it out of the 25, out to the 26-yard line. Picks up about 7 on the play. So Wallen to the 20. He'll mark it back to the 26. Picks up 7 on the play. Brings up a fourth down, and we're going for it. Fourth down at about 3. And now we may have just got a first down. They jumped into the neutral zone. Should be offside unless they got pulled. Let's see. I don't think so. Nope, they're going to move the sticks. Offside Union. First down. Double C Western Supply. First down with the Cyclones at about the 31-yard line. So our defense has been stout. A Smalls interception and Zach Wallen fumble recovery. 31-yard line, 1st and 10, 6:09 to go to halftime. We lead 7-0. 2 to the near side, the wide side of the field. Single setback, 1 to the far side, short side of the field for Whitehead. He'll hand off coming this way. Cuts up against the grain, gets it out of the 40. Picks up about 9 on the play. Zach Wallen, or the J-Train. There's so many Wallens I can't keep up with them. To the 40-yard line. And this is Jaden. We just call him the J-Train, the freshman. Our football team, since the first 3 games, our varsity we're speaking of, we scored 7 points in 3 games. Since then, we're averaging 46 points a game. To say we're clicking offensively is an understatement. 3 to the near side, wide side of the field. 2nd down at about 1. 7-0 first half Cyclones. Hand off to the J-Train. Big hole first out of the 45. Stiff arms man turns the corner to the 50. He is brought down inside Union territory at about the 47-yard line. A double C Western Supply first down from the 41 out over midfield and down to about the 46-yard line of Union. So a 13-yard pickup again for Wallen. He's getting big chunks of real estate. He's already up over 50 yards rushing. So he's working on easily a 100-yard night here. We're still in the first half of the 4:54 mark. 1st and 10. Bubble screen near side caught. Little juke, a shake and bake, and gets it inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Catch made by Wallen. That would be number 20. That would be Zach Wallen. Tell you what, Whitehead, our quarterback, number 17, Justin Whitehead, has really come on in the last. I've not called one of their games in about 3 or 4 weeks. He has really stepped up and taken control of this football team. Feels very comfortable in his position. A little learning curve as a throw down the near side. Wide open Wallen, and he can't hang on to it, and a penalty flag may be pass interference at the 20-yard line. He went up to get it, and he got banged around a little bit, and so there's a flag on the play. So pass interference on 14, and so we're going to get a big chunk of real estate here. And we'll take it down to the Union 28-yard line. We'll set up shop 1st and 10 now. Clock at 4:13 to halftime. We lead 7-0 on a J-Train 5-yard run. Anyway, my point is Whitehead, number 17, that would be Justin, the freshman, has really come into his own. Got put in this position, of course, with the injury to Rhett Schlegel back in the Science Hill game. He's really developed, to his credit. Hand off to the J-Train. Wrapped up, trying to break a tackle, and does to about the 27-yard line. Maybe 1 on the play. Gang tackle by Union. I could tell you number 10 made the tackle to make a difference. We don't have his name. So there's really no point in telling you who makes the tackle because nobody knows who they are. They didn't give us a roster. Which, have I told you, it drives me nuts because we can't promote their kids. 27-yard line. No gain on the play. To the 28, they'll say. 2nd down, 10 from the 28. 7-0 Elizabethton first half. Hand off to Train again. He'll stiff arm man, lower that right shoulder and barrel inside the 25 to the 24. Picks up 4 on the play. Clock at 3:25 and rolling to halftime. We lead 7-0 on Wallen. Had a 5-yard run back in the first quarter. Hello, Rick Ranson, down in Pensacola, Florida. Thank you, sir, for watching. 24-yard line. 3:06 to go to the break. 3rd down, rolling this way, Whitehead. Look, he's got pressure, throws down, and overshot the intended receiver. Incomplete, brings up a 4th down now. Ball to 24, down to the 17 for a first down. Down to the 18 for a first down. So 4th and about 6. And we're going for it here. We'll play, I think, one more game next Monday against Seymour. It's a JV team, and I think that'll do it for the season. And now a timeout on the field to talk about it by our head football coach, Brian Jenkins, and we'll come right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
Well, in our office, we understand that there are a lot of patients out there that have dental phobias. And here we try to provide a warm, caring environment for our patients where the patients get the highest level of dental care possible, at the same time receiving it in a warm environment where they feel comfortable receiving that care.
Things you offer.
We offer dentistry for the whole family, from the little ones all the way up to grandparents. We provide cleanings, we provide fillings, crowns, bridges, cosmetic dentistry. We restore implants. We try to provide excellent dental care for the whole family.
Fourth down at about 6 now. Cyclone football. See if we can get it down to the 18 to move the sticks, or even better, get it in the score with 2:57 to go till halftime. 7-0 Elizabethton. Whitehead single setback as the J train. Rolls out this way. Whitehead looks, dumps pass, caught. Nice play. He's at the 20. He'll stay on his feet to the 15. He's inside the 15 to the 10. Stays on his feet. Wall and the Judge down to the 9. And a double C Western Supply first down. Nice play. Needed 6 and got 15. First down, Elizabethton at the 9-yard line. Nice play call by Brian Jenkins. Faked it to the obvious, who's been getting it all night long. There's been a lot of carries to the J train, and dumped it to 28 across the middle, and that would be accredited to Justice Wallen, the freshman. So to the 9-yard line, first and goal, Elizabethton. Clock 2:36 till halftime. Union won the coin toss. They'll get the second half kickoff here. So Elizabethton trying to punch it in for the break in front of the Betsy Band bleachers, which you'll hear loud and proud in here on Thursday. They have a competition this weekend at John Battle High School, I believe it is. Whitehead hands off, no play action. Over the middle slant, and it's picked off. Intercepted. Threw it in double coverage. They'll return to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. And he's weaving through traffic, and he'll finally get run out of bounds at the Cyclone 40-yard line. Whitehead like to have that one back. He threw it in coverage, and the linebacker played it perfectly, stepped in front of the intended receiver and picked it, and down the field he scampers all the way down to the Cyclone 40-yard line. Sets him up in pretty good shape here. .201 to go to the break. The return to the 40-yard line. So you can do the math, a 60-yard interception back to the Cyclone 40. So Union will go to work. We'll go to work, come right back after this 15-second break. You are watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
The new Tempur-Pedics are here, and they're all on sale. Get a great night's sleep on the most recommended bed in America while getting 0% interest for 48 months with 0 down payment, plus free delivery, setup, and removal. You deserve a better night's rest. Get to Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton today.
Back to action. Handoff this side of the 40s at the 35, and I think they blew the play dead. Nope, they're still running. Everybody just kind of stopped and froze, trying to figure out what's going on. They finally blow the play dead, but I think they did. They blew the play dead. Everybody stopped, and then everybody kept going. So man of the white hat is engineering some kind of a call over there in front of the Union bench. Not a whole lot in here from Southwest Virginia. Nope, there was no penalty, so that was a goofy play. Picks up 13, first down for Union at the 27-yard line of Elizabethton with 1:40 to go in the first half. We lead 7-0. Cyclones show a 4-man front here. Need to stop them right here. Out of the shotgun, man in motion. I think he jumped, but they didn't catch it. Number 4, and he'll take it. He's a hard runner. Down inside the 25 to the Cyclone 24-yard line. Picks up about 3 on the play. And Billy Woodby got him making the stop, number 26 for the Cyclones. That Woodby is a sophomore. You're welcome, Michael Vance. Thank you for the heat pump you put in. Man, that thing is nice. You need a heat pump put in, you need to call Vance Heat Pump Systems. Those guys, they showed up on time. They got it done. They were in and out. Put a new heat pump in about 3 or 4 hours. Took my old one out. Handoff up the middle. Wrapped up. Good defense by the Cyclones. Elizabethton, he got a little head of steam. He was at the 24 and gets dropped at about the 23-yard line. Gavin Kodak making a stop for Elizabeth, and Kodak is a sophomore, 6'2", 220. Thursday night, Cyclone Network, be ready for it. We got your 4 cameras ready to go, and we're going to bring you the Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles. Gosh, last year went down here, it was miserable. It was raining sideways, like ice pellets down. We played at Seymour down there a year ago. Of course, we wore them out, but it was a miserable night for football on the artificial turf at Seymour, but we'll be in the artificial turf here on Thursday. Can you check the weather forecast, please, ma'am? Can I brag on your chili one more time? What? What'd you say? Oh, 67 on Thursday night. Yeah. Is that right? 67? Yep, 67. Friday, 70. Saturday, 67. Sunday, 65. And Halloween next week, 65. So it's going to be really nice. And every day it's like this. It's one less day of cold weather. Still being worked on the field. Again, timeout on the field with 39 seconds to go to halftime. Cyclones lead at 7-0. This young man apparently is pretty banged up, and we hope it's not too severe, but they're going to come out and take a good, strong look at him. Be right back after this from a place we'll be later this week. Broadcasting live at the Jewelers Bench later on Thursday on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Need help finding that perfect gift? Jewelers Bench provides the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices, providing unique jewelry for all occasions. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays sparkle. Always remember, you get more for your money at the Jewelers Bench.
From our family to yours, we would like to thank you for supporting our business for over 20 years.
And as always, we wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Young man helped off the field. I hate to see that. So, and that's not a cramp. Looks like a knee in some way, shape, or form, but I'm certainly not a doctor, nor pretend to be, but it's not, I don't think, a cramp. So, but I hope I'm wrong. 22-yard lines will spot the football. 39 seconds to go. They picked up 2. Brings up a 3rd and 5 now for Union, trailing 7-0, trying to tie this thing up. They'll get the second half kickoff. So coming up on Thursday night, airtime at 7 o'clock. We've kind of spoiled you with our new cameras. But tonight with the JV coverage, we stick with the one camera, and so we will bring out the big guns on Thursday, and then big guns next Friday. Remember, the playoff game next Friday night is here, and it'll start at 7. All the playoff games move up to 7 o'clock because of the distance a lot of the teams will be traveling. So getting ready to make another run, folks. We call it the run back to Chattanooga. We've won 2 state championships and a state runner-up 3 years in a row, so we're trying to get back down to the big dance. People have asked me all week long, are we good enough to get back to the state championship? Absolutely we are. We got just as good a chance as anybody else because we're the Cyclones. From the 22-yard line. 3rd down. Out of the gun. And they'll blow it up. They caught him. They've been doing it about every time. 14 will jump early, and so this time they caught him. Illegal procedure, yep. And it goes back to the 27-yard line. Lost 1 second on the play. On the clock. 38 seconds to go. First half, we lead 7-0 on a J-Train 5-yard run and a Colin Knighton for point after. Good football games. Anybody's game. Union's a very good football team. They beat us earlier in the season up there, 26-20. So they've got some size, got some speed, and got a quarterback pretty cagey, really. So we'll come to the line of scrimmage facing a 4-man front with the orange and black with 38 ticks to go to halftime. Man in motion. Three-step drop, throws down the middle, got a man wide open, and he overthrew him. Touchdown, and then some. The coach was there jumping him down and going, oh, golly, Neds. Misfired. Goodness gracious. He was wide open coming out of the backfield. Good camera work, but he was open and incomplete. He misfired. That's a break for us. It brings up a 4th down. 4th and about 10. So they're going to go for it. 32 seconds to go to halftime. Fourth down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Steps back, flushed out of the pocket, throws downfield. It's got 2 or 3 men down the backfield. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Union. Nice play, 27-yard strike. So Union, with 23 seconds to halftime, have a chance to tie it up here. 27-yard touchdown pass from quarterback to one of the receivers. Again, no roster, so we don't know who these people are, but it was a nice throw, nice catch. A chance to tie it up. Maybe they're going for 2 here. Let's see. And they are not. They're going for the point after, I think. Let's see. They're trying to put the tee down. They're going to call a timeout and talk about it. They know it's a pretty big play in this game, and it is right before halftime, so we'll come back and see how they do right after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Let's see what they draw up here to try and tie it or try and take the lead here right before halftime. 7-6 Cyclones. Nice pass play. And they're going for 2 to try and take the lead here. Let's see if we can stop them. Cyclones defending with 23 to go to halftime. And he will take it in. He got it on the handoff, working off right side, and Union takes the lead here. 8-7 Union with a 2-point conversion. We'll come back for this final 23 seconds after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this from one of our great fans, great supporters, the good folks from Food City.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. What of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Zach Wallen to get the kick here with 23 seconds to go. Union's taking the lead right before halftime, 8-7. Good football game. So, advanced heat pump systems. Oh, yes. Thank you, Michael Vance. Goodness gracious. They showed up on time. They got it in, and now they took the old one out, put the new one in, had it tested, running, up and going and out in about 4 hours. I mean, they didn't mess around. It was an army. Came in there, and they showed up on time. That's what I like. In fact, one of the guys on the crew is Brian Jenkins' uncle, which is kind of cool. In fact, most of the guys on the crew are from Elizabethton today. They put it in. All right, number 4 kicks it. And it'll be an end over end, taken on the fly and fumble the ball, picks it back up to the 20. Comes to the near side, 25. He's at the 30, 35. A little busted play, and he makes the most out of nothing. Nice job on the return by number 20 for the Cyclones. That would be and is Zach Wallen. 15 seconds to go to the break. 7-0. Now it's 8-7 on the touchdown and 2-point conversion. So Union has the lead here with 15 seconds to go. We have the ball on our own 44-yard line. See what we draw up in the old razzle-dazzle playbook. We're going to take a knee. We're going to try and get it downfield and put points on the board. Whitehead with Wallen behind him from the 44-yard line with 15 to go to halftime. Whitehead looking, throws out, and a sideline pattern caught. Wallen steps out of bounds at midfield, picks up 6, and uses 5 seconds off the clock. So brings up a second down. Virtually a perfect night here for football. No breeze. It's nice and pleasant. Here's a throw down to the near side. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be caught. Did he make the catch? And he did not. Out of bounds. That right foot was out. Wallen went up to get it, and that right foot came down across the out-of-bounds marker, and it's an incomplete pass with 3 seconds to go to halftime. And a timeout, Elizabethton. All right, back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Three seconds to go to the break. Let's see what we do here. Ball at the midfield stripe for Whitehead. And play action. Don't pass to Wallen. Wallen wants to run. He wants to option it. And he's going to be gaggled up and gobbled up and brought down. And big old gob of Union football players is still. That's how you get somebody's ankle busted. Blow the play down, folks. That's how people get hurt. Blow the play dead and call it down, and that's going to be your first half. Good football game at halftime. We'll come back at the break. Your score at halftime, Union 8, Elizabethton 7 on a Dandy. Be right back after this. Good segue. We go, it's a Dandy football game, and here is Mandy Lewis, your halftime sponsor.
You know I like it a lot, yeah. You know I like what you got, yeah. Whenever we're together, the feeling lasts forever. I think it's kind of clever. But we can be the same, la la. But we can be the same, la la. But we can be the same. But we can be the same, la la.
Discover what you love at MaryKay.com or with your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
Hi, this is Mandy Lewis with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Get ready for the Mary Kay products that are not just fun for fall, they're fun for all. Ask about the new Mary Kay Beauty Box filled with an assortment of beauty and self-care must-haves, or the 2 new shades of gel lipstick, or the perfect fun for fall eye palette of 6 warm-hued shades. Check out the new fall products from Mary Kay Cosmetics. Contact me today at marykay.com/mlewis10377. That's marykay.com/mlewis10377.
Here's your JV cheerleaders halftime. We trail 8-7. Jay Wallen, the J Train got him a 5-yard run. Night of his point after 7-0. Stayed that way till 23 seconds to go to halftime. And they scored a 27-yard pass play, a 2-point conversion, so it's a good one. It's halftime. Union leads at 8-7 here. Yeah, don't forget, coming up on Thursday night, 7 o'clock airtime, the Cyclone Network. Elizabethton and Seymour, the Maestros in town. Ronnie Brookshire and Larry Adams will be with us, and Mrs. Adams, and the entire crew working, ready to bring it to you. Ryan Preslow back in the box. He was sick. Our last home game, we had the stomach bug, and he's back and ready to go. So all that coming up Thursday night, 7 o'clock, final game of the regular season. The Cyclones and Seymour on senior night. We got a bunch of seniors going to be honoring, too. In fact, we can talk about that here for just a second. 8-7 Union leads here at halftime. Our seniors will honor on Thursday night Cade Russell, Dalton Mitchell, Eli Williams, Teddy Orton, Nate Stevens, Mason Williams, Colin Nidover, Wesley Shankles, Jacob Whitaker, Dylan McDuffie, Caden Drain, Sam Bowers, Brad Cannon. All those guys are going to be honored for senior night coming up again on Thursday. Airtime at 7 o'clock, kickoff at 7:30. The Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles. Our basketball coverage starts, of course, they start first official day of basketball and wrestling and swimming practice will be Halloween a week from today. And then from there we get into a hot and heavy schedule of broadcasting T.A. Duggar boys and girls basketball, Elizabethton High School boys and girls basketball. So we're going to be busy. That's okay. There'll be a lot of it coming at you once we get started. Cyclones here at halftime trail 8-7. Good football game. And a big thank you to all of our sponsors making us go. One of those, again, is Michael Vance. Again, Advanced Heat Pump Systems is watching. We always love to people watch to give him a little shout out, and he does a phenomenal job. Really, really appreciate Michael Vance. Again, you have a heat pump that needs serviced, or you have one like mine that was just on the blink. It was just gone. It was 20-some years old. It's time to be replaced, and they did it in a very timely manner. Here's what I liked about Advanced Heat. They said we're going to be there. I think it was at 9 o'clock that morning, or maybe it's 10 o'clock. Whenever it was, they were there. Give or take like 2 or 3 minutes. It didn't matter. They were spot on, there, ready to go. And, again, the crew took out the old heat pump, put the new one in, and they were gone, lickety-split out of there in about 4 hours. And they just do it. And so big thank you to Advanced Heat Pump Systems, one of our great sponsors here, Advanced Heat Pump Systems. One of our great sponsors here at Cyclone Sports. An absolute gorgeous night here. I'm telling you, it don't get any better than this. No wind. It's in the 60s. And a good football game to boot at Citizens Bank Stadium where we don't lose much. Cyclones and Seymour here Thursday night. And as we said, next Friday night, the opening round of the TSSAA football playoffs. To be determined, either Carter or South Doyle or Gibbs will be our opening round opponent. And after that, you would assume, and it's purely an assumption, Anderson County will be your next round opponent down there. We have to win, and they've got to win. So it's a lot of what-ifs. So right now we'll tell you for sure we have to have a game next Friday night. Who we play will be determined down there Friday. In Region 2, either Gibbs and South Doyle play each other. That will go a long way in determining who we're going to play. Because it looks like this. Anderson County is 4-0. Knox Fulton is 3-1. Gibbs is 2-2. Knox Carter's 2-2. And South Doyle's 1-3. Now Gibbs at 2-2 will play South Doyle 1-3. And the winner of that will be probably who we're going to be playing. So there's a lot riding on that ball game down there Friday night. Thank you. Halftime, we trail 8-7. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
Dan Britt, Big Dan's Barbecue. Tell us what's going on. Why would we want to come to Big Dan's Barbecue? What's your specialty?
Well, of course, barbecue, but we smoke everything on site. I don't take any shortcuts. I make my own sauces, rub, don't get any cheap meat, and we let it go low and slow. And then we have all the sides too, barbecue beans, mac and cheese, homemade chips. We got fries, collard greens, coleslaw, baked potato salad. Then we also got burgers and dogs and chicken tenders and, sliders and stuff. If you're with somebody that wants barbecue but you want something different. And we got BLTs and grilled cheese. We got smoked bologna, of course, hot dogs, all that stuff, but mostly barbecue.
Tell me about the burn ends. That's real popular.
The burn ends became real popular. It's the the tip of a brisket where it's real marbly, and you put more rub on it, put it back in the smoker, and render the fat out of it. And then it's like smoky good cubes of beef, tender beef.
Oh, it's awesome. The burn ends of Big Dan's is the best. This phone number, by the way, is 542-2272. Planning folks already, planning weddings and outdoor gigs coming up in the spring and field days and all kinds of ways you can help folks. Tell me about that.
Yep, just call and I'll give you a quote and we'll make it happen, and I'll make sure you don't run out of food. I've been doing this for a long time, and we cook like we're cooking for family, and we want to make everybody happy, and we want to be the real deal, and just serve good food and barbecue, and we love being part of downtown Elizabethton. We love Elizabethton. You know, I'm from here. The whole family's from here. We just love being part of the community and serving good barbecue.
Social media, how do we find you?
I'm on Facebook. I got somebody building me a website. I'm in the Stone Age, but we are on Facebook. So, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue.
One of our great sponsors, folks, of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Love the guy, Dan Britt and the gang downtown Elizabethton at Big Dan's Barbecue.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Halftime, Cyclones trail 8-7. As you know by now, the World Series starts on Friday. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros, game one at Minute Maid Park in Houston. So Phillies eliminating the San Diego Padres, and then the Yankees got swept by the Astros. Wow. So Houston, who's yet to lose in postseason, is pretty impressive. And, of course, the Phillies went through the Cardinals, the Braves, and the Padres to get to the World Series. The Astros went through Seattle and New York. So game one Friday, Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Astros and the Phillies. If you'd have told me at the beginning of the playoffs would be those two teams and not a Dodgers or Braves or a Yankee team, I'd said, really? But that's what you do. You play it on the field and not in the papers. Cyclones trail 8-7. Good football game. Hello, Dave Wortman. Under the weather tonight. Appreciate your coverage. You're very kind. Thank you, sir. Now, we know, we've been asked about the camera. We know this is not, we have spoiled you. We know that this is not the camera you're going to see on Thursday night, the Cyclone Network. So tonight we have an 11-year-old young man running the camera. Ooh, he's got a Hershey bar. Ooh. Thank you, sir. You'll have to ask me once. Old Bubba's sharing his candy bar with me. He is 11 years old. He is in the percussion. He's a very talented young man. We appreciate him running the camera tonight. So, Cyclones down 8-7. Union, who won the coin toss, deferred and will get the second half kickoff, and that's what we're going to do coming up here right after this timeout. 2-minute break. Halftime, your score, Union 8, Cyclones 7. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this from a young lady we know very, very well.
Hi, this is Mandy Lewis with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Get ready for the Mary Kay products that are not just fun for fall, they're fun for all. Ask about the new Mary Kay Beauty Box filled with an assortment of beauty and self-care must-haves, or the 2 new shades of gel lipstick, or the perfect fun for fall eye palette of 6 warm-hued shades. Check out the new fall products from Mary Kay Cosmetics. Contact me today at marykay.com/mlewis10377. That's marykay.com/mlewis10377.
Cyclones get ready to start the second half. Hello, Hunter. How you doing, sir? Hunter McElwain. 8-7, good football game. Again, our coverage of Cyclone basketball starts pretty soon. We got boys and girls basketball. We've got T.A. Duggar boys and girls basketball. They got a scrimmage tomorrow night, by the way. If you want to go watch them scrimmage, Happy Valley, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. See, JV boys, JV girls, varsity boys in that order. All at the Duggar Gym tomorrow night. We're kind of partial to that one that's going to be playing at 6:30. And the varsity girls basketball with Coach Fox. So we've got coverage coming up with T.A. Duggar boys and girls basketball this season, Elizabethton High School boys and girls basketball. Lucas Andrews loaded for bear to make another run to the state tournament. So that is the goal of every team, and that will certainly be the goal of this basketball team. Got some wrestling coming up this year. And we're actually going to try to do something I've never done. Well, I've done it once. A swim meet with Coach Kelly's swim team. All right, Cyclones ready to kick it away here. Lady went down and got my glasses for me. Thank me. Thank you. You went and got my glasses. Thank you. Now I can see. Well, she said some big glob on your lens. I said, yeah, I don't know what it is. All right, Nidafer to kick it away here. 8-7 Union, big drive here in this ball game. It'll be a onside kick, and they smothered at about the 47-yard line. So onside kick covered by 54, and so Union sets up shop and will take over the football on the kickoff at their own 47-yard line, leading 8-7. Has Mary Kay got the Christmas stuff out yet? They do? Oh, we need to do what? Thank you, sir. It's a fine, fine fellow right there. First and 10, 47-yard line. He's sharing his Hershey bar with us. 47. Double slots, single setback. Interesting, puts a man in motion, and they'll bring it back on the shift, hand off number 4, and he'll break a tackle and get out to about the 49, but they're going to bring this one back. Either legal shift or legal procedure. You call the flavor. It's a legal shift. Penalty, it's the 4th time they've been called for that tonight. Third quarter, we trail 8-7. Good football game. Hunter been good. What are both teams' stats? Well, we don't have a roster or a record for them. We are 6-3. We got nothing from Union, so that's why you're not hearing much about other. Well, we don't, unless we just make up names, we don't have them. So, Cyclone going off the field. Let's see, 57 has to go off the field for the time being. That would be Brock Stewart. In races 26 from the 42-yard line. 8-7 Union third quarter. High snap, and they'll blow this play up. Virtually every time they're doing something wrong here. This time it's a legal procedure. Their offense, they've had this their 8th penalty of the ball game. So from the 47 back to the 42, and now back 5 more to the 37. So back-to-back 5-yard penalties have been assessed. So 10 yards total here. 9:27 to go. Clock rolling. Third quarter. It's 8-7 Union. Landon Lewis, Mandy Lewis, and yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Now, Thursday night, Coach Preston will be up here with us. 37-yard line. Coach Van Us on the road and Coach Preston home is our color accommodating crew. In motion. Hands off on the jet sweep. Number 4 turns the corner, stops, stutter steps, and gets brought down. Good read by the Cyclone. Stopped him at about the 37. Maybe the 38. Not much at all on the gain on the play. Maddox Lucas making a stop, number 46. Good job of Maddox. First time we called his name out tonight. We'll pick our Poor Travs Deli player of the game tonight. Get him a free sandwich from Poor Travs. What did you get, ham and cheese? What do you get at Poor Travs? Huh? Ham and cheese? Yeah. Can't go wrong with the ham and cheese at Port Trav. Second down. Cyclones trail 8-7, trying to get the ball back. 8:13 to go in the third. Out of the gun. From the 38. Fumble football. Who's got it? They pick it up and run. One of the linemen got it and ran with it and got him maybe 1 yard on play. Not much. Great pursuit by the Cyclones. Cannon, number 53, and also turnaround youngin. That'd be number 92, Andrew Vance, making a stop. Good job, Andrew, to the 39 and Cannon. So actually gave him forward progress of 1 yard to the 39-yard line. So it brings up a third down and long now for Union. Clock at 7:38 to go, third quarter. We trail 8-7. Good football game. We're scheduled to play one more next Monday against Seymour. Now, whether they come or not, sometimes these teams, last game of the season, long distance, don't always come, but hopefully they will, so our kids can play one more game. We're 6-3 going into this one tonight. We trail 8-7 third quarter. 3 to the near side, wide side of the field of trips. Looking, throws out in a flat screen pass, caught, and he'll go down the far side of the 45. He'll go to the midfield side and get pushed back and knocked out of bounds on the Union 49-yard line. Little screen pass, it worked and got him the first down, I think. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be fourth down and about. Yep, fourth down and a long. They'll kick it from the 49-yard line. Picks up 10, but far short of the first down. 4th and 8 now. They're going for it. Interesting call here. If they don't get it, we got it in their field side of the field in great field position. Got to stop them here. They got to get it down to the 37 to move the sticks at the 38, I should say. Nope, I'm incorrect. Be down to the 44, but they're going to punt it. It'll be a high twisting kick, and he'll get away from it and it's going to take a Union bounce and roll and go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So not much down the field, but the roll got him a pretty good punt. After it's all said and done, it will start at the 17-yard line, trailing 8-7. Clock at 6:42 to go, third quarter. Our actual clock time is 7:19 on this Monday night. So it's 1st and 10 Cyclones, trailing 8-7 third quarter. So 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Whitehead hands off to the J train. Tries to get outside, and they gob him up and bring him down. He cracks out over the 17, 18-yard line, not much more. Maybe to the 19. Picks up 2 on the play. Clock rolling. 6:28 to go. Third quarter. We trail 8-7. So from the 17 to the 19-yard line for the mark to football. Tennessee and Kentucky coming up on Saturday from Neyland Stadium. The Big Orange. Is it a trap game? Let's see. Well, hope not. Told Mandy, I think by the time we get down to Georgia next week, we'll be playing for first place in the country. Hand off to the J train, coming his way, bounce off, tackles to the 20. He'll come to the 25. He'll go to the 30. Lowers that left shoulder, barrels his way to the 35, out to the 36-yard line. Over 100 yards tonight for J train as he takes it out to the 36-yard line, a 17-yard pickup. And a Double C Western Supply first down will be there tomorrow, broadcasting live on the show. 5:48 to go. We got some breathing room, third quarter. Moves the football out to about the 36-yard line. Bubble screen and a play action, rather, out to the near side. Caught. Went out and went down and is cut to the outside. Wallen makes the catch. Takes it out over the 40 to about the Cyclone. See where the market. A little down and out pattern. Nothing fancy. Got it to the 47-yard line. Second down and about 3, call it 4 now. Handoff, and a flag coming out of the back of the. By the way, the flags are pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So they were throwing pink flags tonight. That's a hold against the Cyclones. That was a busted play, never got going. Clock, 5:27, third quarter. We trail 8-7. Hello, Joni Laws from Cracker Barrel. How you doing, lady? So the flag, they'll mark it back down the field. It's a good one. Unfortunately, holding against the Cyclones, down all the way back down from the 35 down inside to the 31-yard line. 15-yard penalty. Cyclones replay the down, but trail 8-7 third quarter to 5:25 mark. Hand off to the train. 30, 35, and took 3 to bring him down. Picks up about 5 on the play. Clock continues to run down inside of 5 to 4:58, and now the J train slow to get up here. So Wallen down, and we'll take a break and find out his status after this timeout. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this from Northeast Community Credit Union. Consumer and business credit cards. Tell me about that.
Yeah, some people may not realize that we offer that, but if you go on our website, it's a really cool feature. If you don't know what you would like to have as far as a credit card or what type, if you want more rewards or more cash back, you can take a little survey and it picks one for you. It's like the perfect one for you. Just answer a few questions. And so it's just a great feature. You go to bemycu.org, you can apply online, and then you can hear back in a couple of, I think it's a week or so, whether you qualify or not. And for the business credit cards, there's no fee for additional employee cards, and the card member services is open 24/7. If you ever had an issue, lost your card, you feel like there's fraud, it's open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also squeeze in Platinum Elite checking, would you please?
Yeah, earn dividends without a penalty, and it's just like a CD, like interest into your checking account. You can actively use your checking account. There's only a few qualifications that you would need, and just visit our website, look at those. As high as 1.75% APY, so that's pretty good.
It's real good.
Yep.
Absolutely. Locations are where?
Johnson City, behind Mellow Mushroom off of West Oakland Avenue. The main office in Elizabethton behind Elizabethton High School. And then we have one on 19E in Elizabethton, or you can drive on up 19E in Roe Mountain, and we have one there.
Social media?
bemycu.org, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Appreciate it very much. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the good folks at Northeast Community Credit Union. While we were gone, J-Train got that one off the field pretty quickly, so we had to run through this commercial, obviously. It pays the bills. Anyway, we get down to the 4th and 1 and a measurement to see if, in fact, we got the Double C Western Supply first down to the 45-yard line. So timeout per measurement. We're going to keep it right here and see. They stretch those chains, see if we got a first down and keep it going here. Wallen went off the field banged up. Glad you're back tonight, Tom. Missed you last week. Thank you, Joni. We were at Dollywood. We were at the NASCAR Speed Park. What was the name of that place we ate at? It was really good. Timberwood Grill down on the island. Let me give you an endorsement. That was really good food. All right, they stretched it. Did we get it? And we did not. They take over on downs. We missed it by about the half the distance of a football. So the 4th and 1, we couldn't crack it and get it, so they take over and down to the 45-yard line, leading 8-7 with 3:50 to go in the third quarter. I wrecked her at the NASCAR Speed Park. And I heard all about it. She pat me on the shoulder. Yeah. That's about right. Yeah. I said earlier it was an exchange. It really wasn't an exchange. It was just I stood and listened. So, 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Got to get the ball back here. Trailing 8-7, 3:50 to go in the third. Good football game. In motion goes number 4. That'll jet sweep. They'll hand it off to him. He tries to turn the corner. He does. He'll be at the 45, the 40, 35, 30 down the far sideline. Right out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. It's nothing fancy. It's power football. Jet sweep left, jet sweep right, and sometimes up the middle. The 4 has been getting the bulk of the carries. And it's working. He gets it down to the 27-yard line. Picks up 18, first down. They beat us 26-20 there, and so we trail 8-7 here in the third quarter at the 3:40 mark. 4-man front, got to get a stop here. The Cyclones. I rode what? One ride at Dollywood, wasn't that right? The Scrambler. Yep. Man in motion. Misdirection to number 4 to the short side of the field. 25, and he'll get down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Tackle made by Jack Blevins inside the 20 to the 19. Elizabethton trails 8-7. And Brock Stewart also in the play for Elizabethton. What was the first ride everybody rode? Everybody liked it? Fire Chaser. That was the big hit. The Fire Chaser and the Dragonfly. That was a biggie. And the what? Dragonfly was the best. What was one up there in the hollow that went around? The Dizzy Dean or something? Dizzy Disc. There you go. Handoff on the sweep to number 14. Cuts up inside the 20. He'll get down to about the 17-yard line. Clock eating away. 2:49 third quarter. We trail 8-7. Tackle made by 46. That would be Maddox Lucas making a stop for Elizabethton. Nice job for Maddox. Ball spotted inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Clock rolling. 2:32 to go third quarter. You're welcome, Krista. Krista Britt says, thanks. Got out and enjoyed fall break. Thanks for bringing the game tonight. Braden loves Wild Eagle. He makes me ride it over and over. Isn't that the one where you hang out over the edge? Is that the Wild Eagle? Third down. Let's see what happens here. Handoff on the busted play, and they've got the first down and then some. Down inside about the 10-yard line. Getting big chunks of real estate now. That offensive line beginning to surge, have its way against our defensive front for the moment. Down to the 10-yard line, first down. Hartley making a stop for the Cyclone to the 1:52 mark, third quarter. We trail 8-7. And the Wild Eagle, where you hang your feet out on the edge, your feet kind of dangle. The Wild Eagle. Yep. So Krista says Braylon loves to ride it. I'd never been down in the fall for Dollywood. At Dollywood, it was really cool. That spider that made out of pumpkins. That was pretty cool. And she just shook her head like he don't get out much. From the 10-yard line, full house backfield. And now they'll blow the play dead. And let's see what they'll call here. It will be delay a game against Union. 5-yard penalty back to the 15-yard line. Clock at 1:17 third quarter. Big play here. We trail 8-7. So, yeah, the Timberwood Grill down at the island was a really good place to eat, just FYI. Over center now, full house backfield again from the 15. And hands off and stood up. We didn't get fooled by the misdirection of 3 guys back there at all. Great job on the read. Big Bailey Cannon making a stop. Way to go, Bailey, the freshman. And also Brock Stewart, ball down to the 15-yard line. Of course, Brock's the younger brother of Stewie, heck of a football player, graduated. And, of course, Bailey's the younger brother of our senior Bradley Cannon. So, the old brothers, man in motion, and they'll blow this one up. And they get another penalty against Union. I would assume it's a legal procedure, and it is. Number 4 jumps every time. Back to the 20. And the clock rolls on down to the 25-second mark, and they'll reset and get it fired back up. So they now back-to-back 5-yard penalties. Now 10 yards in penalties here by Union. That's penalty number 11 of the ball game. Love those Cannon brothers, says Krista Britt. Yep. We'll honor all the seniors on the football team coming up on Thursday. Not Friday this week, but Thursday. We're down to the final 4 or 5 seconds, and we're going to the fourth quarter. It's a good football game. It's anybody's game. Come back with us. We go to the fourth. We trail 8-7. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
On our buddy Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. What's going on in Ivy Hall right now?
Yes, sir. Ivy Hall, we're accepting long-term or short-term admissions. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, all insurances. We'd love to have you. You come out, you need some rehab, we'd love to help you. We got private rooms for rehab people. We can get you in, take care of you, send you home, and the food is absolutely out of this world.
Types of rehab you guys do?
Yes, sir. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy, and like I said, short-term or long-term residents. Yes, sir.
Yep. You also are looking for help?
Yes. I'm looking for RNs, LPNs, CNAs. If you want to be a housekeeper, laundry, kitchen, we're hiring. All departments are hiring at Ivy Hall.
Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Social media, how do we find you?
Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or ivyhallnursinghome.com is where you go to fill out an application to work.
Love promoting these folks right here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It is the one and only right here in Elizabethton, Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
Need an orange and black comeback. We trail 8-7 to start the fourth quarter here. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, along with Landon Lewis and Mandy Lewis. Ready to bring it to you. Final quarter. It's anybody's game here. It's a good football game. Second down from the Cyclone 19-yard line. Four-man front defensively with the orange and black trying to stop him. Puts a man in motion. Comes up Mr. X, number 14, going to the far side of the 20. Gets outside of the 15. Breaks a tackle. And gets slung out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. See who makes that tackle for Elizabethton. Yeah, Alex Riddle making a tackle for the Cyclones at the 15-yard line. Clock rolling, 9:49. Now they stop it to play in the football game on 10-minute quarters, and it's a big play here, third down. Our JV cheerleaders down there screaming defense. Thursday night, Cyclone Network kicks in. We'll go on air at 7 o'clock with a 7:30 kickoff. And now a timeout, I think. Nope, delay of game, Union. Boy, I tell you. That is unofficially the 13th penalty of the ball game for this football team out of Southwest Virginia. 20-yard line. They'll push it back now. Third and goal from the 20. We trail 8-7, need the football back. Union puts a man in motion again. Rolls this way, looks back, wants to throw, got a man out there, and it'll be overthrown. Alex Riddle, the closest one, incomplete. Riddle was closer than their intended receiver. So Alex, good job at number 14. Riddle, the sophomore. Alex Riddle, the junior for the Cyclones. So it brings up a 4th and goal from the 20. We need to get the football back here and take it down the field. The clock is stopped still at 9:50. Fourth down, let's see what happens here. Cyclone fans rolling out in the flat, looking, wants to throw. He'll throw it to the back of the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Cyclones all over him. Good defense by Elizabeth, and we take over on downs here. Great job defensively in the secondary by the orange and black, and we get the football back. Trailing 8-7. It's anybody's game here. We get it to the 20, got 80 yards to pound it down the field and try and win this thing with 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play. There's the other one. There's Mother Buddy. That'd be the Will Lewis feller. So the Cyclone offense come out here trailing 8-7. All the scoring in the first half. Ball to 20. Time for an orange and black comeback, folks. So stay with us. It's going to be a good finish to this one. So 1st and 10 to the 20. Whitehead, 2 to the far side, near side, far side of the field. Hands off to J-Train's back in there, and he barrels his way, bouncing off tackle to the 30. He's to the 35. He's at the 40, 45, out to the 49-yard line. 29-yard rumble. He's over 100 yards tonight. The J-Train jammed that shoulder, came back out and said, "You ain't stopping me. I'm a Cyclone," and takes it out to the 49-yard line. Nice run by Wallen, the freshman. Seems still working that left shoulder. The 49-yard line, first down, and now you see back at the 15-yard line, got a young man down. Looks like cramps on this one. We lose 26-20 over there the first time we play them. Tonight it's 8-7. Fourth quarter, we trail by 1 here. And 54 with the cramp. Yep, he's going to walk off. That's okay. That's a good thing. As opposed, young man got helped off the field with the obvious knee injury earlier in the ball game. 49-yard line, a big old rumble. The Hogs up front are making the holes for him. That's the big thing. 59, Braden Rainwater. 58, Andrew White. 54, Wyatt Pitzenbarger. Some of the Hogs up front. 71 for Elizabethton. That would be Carter Muncie. These guys are making the holes for him. 49-yard line. And timeout, Union, Virginia. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter, it's a good one. Don't go away. We trail by 1. 8-7. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Back after the timeout, Cyclones trailing 8-7. Don't go away. This is a good football game. Little Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. We made him a Cyclone fan. He's never been here. Boyhood friend growing up in West Virginia, and he and I go back a long way. He said, "Man, I love your Cyclones. I've never been there." Thank you, sir. It means the world to me. 49-yard line. Here we go. First and 10. Play action. Screen pass. Caught the J-Train. And he'll break a tackle in midfield. He's to the 49-yard line. Picks up 2. So the J-Train takes it to the 49-yard line spot of the football. Clock at 9:04 to play in the game. We're down 8-7. Orange and black comeback here. Let's see what we can do. 49-yard line. So the Cyclones, Justin Whitehead, the freshman, has done a really, really good job taking over the injured Red Slagle first game of the season. Hand off to the J-Train. Wallen, he'll go from the 49 to about the 47. It takes 4 to bring him down. This kid is a load. Wallen, number 40, is 5'10" and 200 pounds and got legs thick as oak trees. Now, I'm telling you, he's a big old young'un. He's hard to bring down. He's been in the weight room, too. Gets to the 47-yard line, picks up 2. Third down, clock rolling, 8:15 to play in the football game. Cyclone Nation getting cranked up here beneath us at Citizens Bank Stadium. Hope you can be with us on Thursday night. If you can't, we'll ask you to tune in to us. We'll have 4 cameras, Cyclone Network kicking in, and we'll bring you the final home game of the regular season for senior night, beginning at 7 o'clock Thursday. Screen to the near side, caught. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Nice play downfield and a good block by the judge, Wallen. So number 20 makes the catch. That's going to be Zach Wallen, the freshman. But a nice block by 28, Justice Wallen, the judge. Takes it down to the 41-yard line. Double C Western Supply. First down for Elizabethton. Clock at 7:50 to play. We trail 8-7. From the 41, they'll show a 4-man, now 5-man front by Union. Whitehead. 2 to the far side. He'll hand off to the J-Train again. He'll look to 40, and he just gets stronger as the game goes on. Reminds me, you remember Ethan Thomas? Ethan would get stronger. He would take a pounding and just get stronger every Friday night out. Thomas, by the way, I did some homework last night. Ethan Thomas has got 6 records in the Tennessee State record book. It's still there. We have 7 all told. Logan Birchfield's in there, too, for the kicking department. But Ethan Thomas has got 6. He's in the top 10 in 6 different categories in state football records. And this J-Train runs just like it gets stronger as the game goes on. Handoff this time to Wallen, the other one. He'll get outside of the 35. He's at the 30. Spins and angles his way inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Wallen on the carry for the Cyclones, number 28. That would be Justice Wallen, the freshman, 5'10", 175. Marks the football to 29-yard line. Clock, 6:59 to play. It's a methodical take it down the field and punch it in drive by our football team. Double C Western Supply First Down will be there tomorrow. Broadcasting live on the show. So ball's at the 29-yard line. Clock at 6:43 to play in the game. We trail 8-7 here in the fourth quarter. As we said, working on an orange and black comeback. Coming inside to Wallen. He'll turn to the 30. Turns the corner, tries to stiff arm and rode out of bounds. Nice pursuit and then he spun out of his grasp and got creamed on the near sideline. 14 had him, and J-Train just rolled out of there. Those big old strong arms, he's been in the weight room. And busted down to about the 30, and they finally get him rode out of bounds, but he got out of the grasp of 14. The ball's at the 30-yard line, so he loses one on the play. Clock at 6:04 to play in the football game. We trail 8-7. Great camera work tonight, Mr. Lewis. 11-year-old young man. You know, folks, it sounds easy, but it ain't easy. You think it's easy, but it's really not. He's 11 years old, doing a good job. Whitehead wants to throw. Down the near side's got a man out there, and it's going to be dadgummit, intercepted. Number 10 picked him off. He underthrew him just a smidgen. Just didn't put enough air underneath it, and number 10 intercepts the football and takes it over now for Union with 5:33 to play in the football game. So Union will have the ball after the INT at the, where are they going to mark it here? They're going to mark it way back down the field at about the 9-yard line. So we'll start at the 9. 5:33 to play in the football game. Got to get the ball back here. Of course, they could just do ball control and milk the clock and win it, but it's a lot of time in a 5:33 game here. Jet sweep, 14's got it. Turns the corner, he's at the 10 and popped, and he got popped pretty good at the 11, and he'll make it out. He'll stay on his feet at about the 14-yard line. He turned the corner, that jet sweep and got popped. Looked like Lucas got him. Andrew Vance got him first, too. So Vance, 92, and Lucas popped him pretty good. Good job, Andrew. Ball at the 14-yard line. Picks up 5 on the play. Clock in favor of Union. 4:55 to go in the ball game. They lead 8-7. They fumbled the ball. Both teams have 2 turnovers tonight. Out of the gun, man in motion. Misdirection, fakes to the jet sweep, hands it off to man, come back in the opposite direction, get to the 15-yard line. Good read defensively, stayed at home. Andrew Vance again making a stop for the Cyclones. Good job, Andrew, to the 15-yard line. Picks up 1. 3rd down now. Clock. 3rd down and about 4 now for Union. Clock at 4:20 in the football game. Big play right here. You got to stop them. If you do, they're not going to try for a 4th down play this deep in the end zone. We'll get the ball back. Got to stop them right here. They got to get to the 19 to move the sticks. Puts a man in motion. Misdirects to the 14. Turns the corner, and he's not going to get it. Cyclones got him at the 15. He turned the corner, and Elizabethton said, no, you're not, and we stopped him at the 15-yard line. Trying to see who made that tackle. It was a big one. They're going to have to punt this football at the 3:44 mark. Not sure who got him. It was a gang tackle over there. A lot of orange and black pounced on him. They got to punt the football. This is a dangerous punt from his 4-yard line. Cyclones back deep. We'll get the ball back with 3:30 to play in the game. A chance to win it on their side of the field. 4 will kick it for Union. Helmet high snap. He'll run it on the fake Turn to the near side, and he's going to get the first down to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's on his feet. He's going to go. No penalty flags. He's going to run it in. Number 4. What a turn of events. A fake punt and a touchdown for Union. Son of a gun. Smart play. Fake the punt. And Union looking for flags. There's not any flags, and so a 85-yard punt return. I'm sorry, no punt return. 85-yard fake punt. And Union gets a big, big insurance touchdown with 3:06 to go in the ball game, leading 14-7 now. And this is even more important. You go for 2, go for 1 here. If you go for it and miss it, we get the ball back. And they're going to try for 2 here. That's a big play. If they don't get it, we can get down the field and somehow score and tie this game up and go for 2 ourselves. 14-7, 3:06 to go in the game. It's a really, really big play here in this football game. And now we know how big it is because there's a timeout going to be called, I think. And nope, it's going to be delay a game against Union. That is even bigger. Cyclone Nation ringing them cowbells down beneath us and stomping their feet. So the Cyclones got to defend here. We can stop them. They're going for 2. If we can stop them, we get the ball back. We'll trail by 7 with 3:06 to go in the ball game. Plenty of time to get us down the field. All right, full house backfield in behind your quarterback, number 9. No roster tonight, just no numbers. He'll toss it to 14, angle to the far side. He got it. 2-point conversion. That's huge. 2-point conversion by Union. Makes it a 16-7 football game. We've got to work it out for us. We've got to score 9 points in 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and we'll see if we can do it. We'll be right back. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Now this, from one of our great sponsors, the great folks from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the
Here's the kickoff. We've got to capture this. It's a poor kick. It'll go out of bounds over there at the 32-yard line. Good field position. Boy, a 2-point conversion is huge. So we go clockwise at 3:06 to play in the football game. We're down 9, 16-7. We led 7-0, so they've scored 16 unanswered here. Thanks for watching our coverage tonight. Cameraman Landon Lewis along with Will Lewis and Mandy Lewis. 35-yard line. We'll pick our Port Travis Deli player of the game. I can pretty well tell you it's going to be. We'll discuss it amongst us up here, but 35-yard line. See if we can pull off the win here. Whitehead out in the flat. Bubble screen caught. Turns the corner. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. Nice catch. Nice spring block by Bryson rolling to get him free. Down the field, inside the 50, down to the 49-yard line. Double C Western Supply first down. Picks up 16 on the play, and so we get to the 49-yard line. 2:49 to play. We trail 16-7. Anything's possible. It's high school football. Here's a throw out in the flat. Caught again. He's wide open. And again, Wallen wrestled out of bounds with number 9 at about the 41-yard line. Picks up 8. Stops the clock. Now they crank it back up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play. The ball game is rolling here. from the 41-yard line. Whitehead, three-step drop. He's got time. Flushed out of the pocket now. There's rolling, and he's going to be sacked and popped at the same time at the 42-yard line. Pocket collapsed. They popped him pretty good at the 42, so he'll lose one. The clock continues to roll here. 2:08 to go in the ball game. Cyclones at 6-3 on the season, trying to make it 7-3 and not go 6-4. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 1:55 to play. Whitehead looks to the bench. Clock rolling. Got to get a play in, guys. She's trickling away here. Whitehead, bubble screen near side, caught rolling. 45-40 and inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle. He held him up and got him out of bounds. Didn't let Roland advance it. Was number 9, the quarterback. Switched to defense. Takes it from the 42 down inside to about the 37-yard line. Clock at 1:36 to go. They don't start it back up yet. Brings up a first Double C Western Supply first down, 1st and 10 to the 36. Whitehead three-step drop, looking, throws, got a man out there, single coverage, rolling. It's going to be caught, rolling, and did he get in? Let's see. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line, Bryson Rowland. Rowland making the catch, the sophomore, Bryson Rowland, great catch. From the 37 all the way down to about the, mark the football where? At the 2-yard line, 35-yard pass play. 1st and goal from the 2. With 1:24 to play, you see on the scoreboard clock here. We got plenty of time. We got to punch this in, go for 2, and go for an onside kick. If you're asking me to coach, I'm doing it. All right, from the 2-yard line, knocking on the door, Cyclones. Hand off to the J-Train. He gets the outside, and he will be in. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, the J-Train. That tightens things up real quick. It's 16-13 now. Told you that 2-point conversion was huge in this football game. 1:28. Wallen with the J-Train with a 2-yard run. Makes it 16-13. You have to, well, you don't have to, but you would think you'd go for 2 points here with 1:20 to go in the ball game and down 3. Let's see what Brian Jenkins draws up here. Going for 2. Elizabethton punches it in. Great downfield drive to put it in. 2-point conversion. Huge in the football game here. Working out of the gun. Whitehead looks, throws to the end zone. Got a man out there and overshot him, incomplete. 10 to Wallen, overshot him just a smidgen out of the outstretched hand to the back of the end zone. And the score stays 16-13 Union. Now you'll come back and you'll do an onside kick, I would think. We'll see if he does after this break. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Don't go away. It ain't over yet. All right, we get to the 1:20 mark of the football game. This is huge right here. Let's see if we can do an onside kick. 99 to do the kicking here. That'll be, see what he can do. Onside kick. We're going to try and get this football here. Here we go. And it's an onsider, and it's going to go out of bounds. Penalty flag. It'll be Union football. So we tried it. Didn't go, and they got the football and the lead, 16-13 with 1:20 to go. They probably run 2 plays, let the clock roll, and I would think they'll be in pretty good shape unless we can rip it out of the breadbasket and take it away from them. 16-13 Union. 47-yard lines will set up shop. This will be a good time to rake that ball out of there for the Cyclone defense. We played very well tonight. Be very proud of your Cyclones. We've 47-yard line. Union can just milk the clock like a Jersey cow here and get out of here with a W. We want to steal the ball and get the ball back. 4-man front. They've got to run a couple of plays here. On that jet sweep, 14 will get it. He'll try to get outside. He'll turn the corner, and he gets hammered. They drop him like a rock at the 49-yard line. He had a little open seam, and we slammed the door shut. Great pursuit by the Cyclone defense. Andrew Vance again making a stop for the Cyclones. Vance been everywhere in this football game. 92 making a stop, timeout on the field. Clock 1:11. They used 9 seconds on that play. Minute 11 to go in the football game. Don't forget Thursday night. We'll be right back in here. It's senior night. Should be, if it's a night like tonight, place should be packed. It's perfect football weather, folks. Not too hot like the September steam baths we've been used to, and it's certainly not like a November night we'll have in here. Will be very pleasant. Good sweatshirt weather. 7 o'clock airtime. Kickoff at 7:30. The Cyclones in Seymour for senior night. 4 cameras. Cyclone Network will kick in for our varsity games. We got word today we'll take the Cyclone Network and move it indoors in basketball season. We're going to have the same concept. Probably not 4 cameras inside the gym. We're going to have multiple cameras. I know that. We start playing basketball, which is pretty cool. And now they're talking about working on doing it for baseball, too. So we've created something here, thanks to Ronnie Brookshire. All right, 50-yard line. Picked up 3 on the play. Hard 3. Andrew Vance dropped a hammer on him. 1:11 to go. 16-13 we trail. Hands off to 14. 14 turns the corner, and he is smothered and dropped back at the 46. Great pursuit by the Cyclones. Travis Smalls, who got the interception early in the ball game, makes a nice hit. And so puts it at the 46-yard line. Timeout, Elizabethton. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football. Don't go away. This one ain't over yet. Right back after this.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
Back at the bank, 1:04 to play in the football game, 16-13. Cyclones trail, trying to get the ball back here. 3rd down play, 3rd down and long now for Union. Down to the Cyclone 43 to move the sticks. They got to get a 1st down here. Hand off on the sweep, number 4. Turns the corner, and it's going to be Bryson Rowland. Got him, gets out of his grasp, stays on his feet, and gets it down almost close to 1st down. Nice run by number 4. Cannon makes a stop for the Cyclones, number 53. But he made something out of nothing. 4 is an outstanding running back for Union. 4th and 1, clock at 53 to play. Cyclones burn, I think, their last time out. 16-13, we trail with 53 seconds to play in the football game. And so Coach Jenkins out there talking to his defensive unit. Trying to rake that football out and get it back. We've got 53 seconds to try and make something happen here. If you're a Union fan, you're 4th and 1. And you're trying to do the same thing. In fact, they're going to even measure to see if, in fact, it's already got a 1st down for Union. I'm going to say no, they don't, but let's see. Looks like they're short, and they are, by about a yard, which is what the 4th and 1. 53 seconds to go in the football game. We can stop them here. Stranger things have happened. We'll get the football in pretty good field position. And the way Whitehead's throwing that ball tonight, and our guys are catching it, and mixing up with the J train running, we got a chance. We got to stop them right here. There's our unit to go out there and do just that. 62's out there. That would be Gavin Kodak, who's played a big game tonight for us. All right, here we go. Cyclone Nation pounding their feet and ringing the cowbells. We need a stop right here. 4th and 1 on this JV football game. It's been a good one. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. 4th and 1. Let's stop them and get the ball back here and see what happens. Roll the dice on an orange and black comeback. We've jammed them up on the line. And handoff. Nope, number 9's in trouble. Throws it downfield. It's going to be incomplete. We get the ball back. Busted play. He fumbled the snap. Rolled out to the flat, threw it downfield over the outstretched hands. We get the ball back and a chance. We get the football at the 43-yard line with 47 seconds to play. We're down 3. An orange and black comeback. So the Cyclones get the football. We stopped them. It's what we needed to do. And now Union, I think, is going to burn a timeout. I think. Let's see. Yep. Union's called a timeout. That's good for us. I've never understood that strategy because they call a timeout. Well, they get a chance to talk it over, but so do we. So Jenkins and the Cyclones get a chance to discuss one, maybe 2 plays here and put it in the back pocket. So don't go anywhere. This is a good one. 16-13 we trail. Touchdown wins it. And the clock's setting at 47 seconds to play in the football game and a nail-biter here. Credit the Cyclones. They've not quit. They never do. We don't quit, Betsy. And so 43-yard line, 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Are you nervous? You are, aren't you? Yep, she's nervous. 44-yard line. Let's see what we can do here, folks. Keep an eye on 20 at the bottom of your screen and rolling up top. One slip of the pass to get slithered loose and down the field we can go is what we need. 47 seconds to go. 1st and 10, 44-yard line. Down 3. Whitehead, here comes the blitz. He breaks free, looking down the field, dumps it down the field, and he overshot his man, incomplete. He had the right idea. He broke the grasp of the blitzing linebacker, stepped away from him, and lobbed it. Too much air under it, incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Clock at 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Whitehead with Wallen back there as the safety man. Passing play. Wallen down the field, got a man out there. It's going to be Wallen, and it's incomplete. Whitehead incomplete again down the near sideline. Had him out there in single coverage, number 20. That would be Zach Wallen, incomplete. Stops the clock with 33 seconds to go in the ball game. 3rd and 10 now. I'm going slant pattern over the middle. We've been effective with that one tonight. Blevins will line up on the near side, as does Wallen. 3rd down from the 43-yard line. Whitehead looks, throws downfield. Got a man out there. It's going to be caught. He's down at the 25-yard line. Jack Blevins makes the catch. No, check that. Rowland made the catch at the 25. Great play. Whitehead saw the blitz coming, stepped aside. Great poise and composure and rifled it down the field. And Rowland makes the catch. And they're going to say it's incomplete. It looked like he made it from here, folks. Just got to tell you. Incomplete pass. It's 4th down. Here's the ball game. 24 seconds to go in the game. I thought he had it, folks. My apology. It looked like from here he had it. Whitehead, 3-step drop, looking. He's got a man down there again. It's going to be in double coverage. It's going to be batted away by the quarterback turned defensive back, and that's going to be the ball game. 16-13. We had our chance from the 43-yard line. So Union gets the football. It goes Big Javin in. Big 61 gets a chance to play tonight. Javin Moorfield. 35 will check in now. Also, that will be Josiah Bird. 15 seconds to play. 16-13. They take over on downs at our 44-yard line. We trail 16-13. We gave it a great effort, but just couldn't get over the hump. They're going to take a knee and get out of here. Union's going to get a sweep. They beat us 26-20 there. And they're going to win here tonight 16-13 in a great football game. Final score, Union hangs on. They dodged the Cyclone comeback attack and win this thing 16-13 your final score. Cyclones fall to 6-4. We'll come back and close it out Right after this break, you're watching Elizabethton Cyclone JV football.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
Final score 16-13. Union wins it. Cyclones fall to 6-4. Our Port Chavs Deli player of the game tonight will be the J Train. Jaden Wallen, the freshman, 2 touchdowns. Nice night tonight by Andrew Vance. Nice night also tonight by Travis Smalls, the interception earlier in the ball game. And Union hangs on to win at 16-13. The final we fall to 6-4 in the season. Our next broadcast, come back with us on Thursday night, as we've told you all night long, 7 o'clock airtime, senior night, Cyclone Network, 4 cameras ready to bring it to you. We'll do that again Thursday night at 7 o'clock with the Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles in the final home game of the 2022 regular season. Final score here tonight, 16-13. Big thanks to Landon Lewis and Mandy Lewis. We like them. We appreciate their help. We'll rejoin you tomorrow at the Tom Taylor Sports Show at Double C Western Supply. Until then, we'll say as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Final score, Union 16, your Cyclones 13. The J Train is the Port Chavs Deli player of the game. We'll see you tomorrow.